What is up, everybody? How is it going? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for starting late, guys. I'm so frazzled right now. Had a crazy morning. Had to come to my other property here in Middle Tennessee because right while I was trying to get everything ready this morning for the stream, I hear this loud zap, pop, bang. And of course, you guys probably know what that is. A transformer right outside my house. And matter of fact, the transformer that is immediately right outside my house blew up on me. So no power at all at the home base, no power at all. It was chaotic. What had happened was actually an eagle, not an eagle, a hawk, a very I don't actually know. It might have actually been an eagle. I got videos. You guys are gonna have to tell me. I'm not that great at all that stuff, but either an eagle or a hawk. It was huge, perched itself right on top of that transformer and zap. It was bye bye. So yeah, like it was all chaotic, guys. I had to come down here, which is about a 35-minute drive south of where I'm normally at, just so that I can come into my other property and use it to stream because one, it's hot, and two, I need internet. So again, guys, apologies. Everything again is all crazy, like it normally is, but we're here. We're gonna get this party started, guys. Let me know. Can you guys hear me all right? Is everything okay? There might be a little bit of an echo and all that stuff, but is everything okay? Good morning, Grits. Good morning, Matt. DJen Blue. What's up, Brandy, good morning. Sunrise, good morning. IBC Mafia, good morning, everybody. Chad, what's up, buddy? Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything okay? It is crazy, Brandy. But can you guys hear me okay though? That's the most important things right now. Just make sure everybody can hear me and my craziness. My neighbor is all underground. Yeah, your neighborhood is all underground. Yeah, well, you come to Middle Tennessee. It's not bad. Our neighborhood, like again, where I live, I kind of doxing myself. I'm okay with it, guys. I know a lot of people are like, "What are you doing, Tank?" I live in Williamson County, in a little town called Franklin, Tennessee. And by no means is it at all in any kind of bad way, but it's an older town. It's a very much older town. Um, it's a well-off town, but it's very much older, and a lot of the homes still have, obviously above power lines and transformers above and all this such. They all run on the same poles. So, yeah, one silly bird perches itself, and everybody's mad. It was funny because when it happened, of course, I go outside. I'm still just in my shorts, no shirt, and stuff like that, and then I see like all the neighborhood moms and dads coming out like in their robes and stuff like that. Like, what in the heck? And I'm like, bird, a bird, a bird did it. It's- yeah. Old and romantic town. Yeah, you guys ever take a look. Take a look. If you guys are ever curious, Franklin, Tennessee. It's one of the Williamson County, one of the most sought after places to live, apparently, according to all the polls. Anyway, guys, kind of going really on a tangent there. I'm sorry. Guys, if you guys are new here, I was going to say I normally don't rant like that, but I totally do. In any case, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific interest, of course, with the Cosmos ecosystem in mind because we are the IBC Gang. If you guys would help me grow because it is pretty hard, especially now during the downwards bear market or the sideways, whatever you guys want to call it, the market that we're in. People are not really here. So I could use your guys' support. If you guys are new here, click that like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. It really does help us grow, and you can consider it kind of like a favor to yourself because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure your Cosmos bags have. So kind of like a win-win for everybody, right? Do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor in the space. Like the video, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and let's get into it, guys. Also, before I get totally into it, if you guys would reshare this tweet that I just put out. Again, last minute tweet, right? Reshare this for me, guys. If you guys have a Twitter, it really does help get more exposure as well. Just let people know that we're live. We're talking about things, and we're going to be, kind of jumping into the meats and potatoes of the discussion today. That is the crypto market. Look, yesterday, guys. Yesterday, I was talking to you guys. Matter of fact, I clipped it. I clipped it early this morning when I was talking to you guys about taking profits. In my humble opinion, every time the percent move on the chart goes up 5%. And over the past couple of days, we really did have multiple opportunities to actually take profits from these lows, exactly from the very, very bottom to where we are right now. It's still up 2.67%. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Dow Jones. Give me a second. Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin. Hide drawings. If you guys can see right here, from the low, right, just a couple of days ago, if you were to buy that bottom, which not a lot of people did, you were up right now 16.13%. So you had 3 times that you could actually realize profits and still realize profits if you bought this low. Ensure that you're a winner, guys, is basically what I'm trying to get at. Ensure that you are always a winner. I said yesterday that the markets kind of look like maybe they did bottom or come close to bottom or finding a bottoming position. That was like a lot of the conversation that we talked about in the early part of yesterday's stream. But again, like I always admit, I don't know. Nobody knows where the bottoms are. Nobody knows where the tops are. Nobody knows where the support and or if we're going to break through resistance and stuff like that. So ensure that you're winning. If you're a winner at that moment, make sure that you capture that winning moment. Take a Polaroid picture. Maybe some of you guys might not be old enough for that, but take a Polaroid picture. Actually, matter of fact, I think they're coming back though, right? Isn't Polaroids like they have those little things? I think it's cool. I don't mind doxing myself. Come at me, bro. I'm pretty secure in my crypto holdings. I'm not a dummy. I don't click on dumb things. So I'm pretty secure with my crypto holdings. I'm also very, very secure about myself and where I live. I don't know if that comes out cocky, but if anybody wanted to ever come come try, it'd be probably the worst thing you ever did. But yeah, or at least it'd be not as easy as you think. So I don't mind. I don't recommend it to other people though. Some people are like privacy. It's the internet, bro. It's the internet. I chose this path. Anyway, we're up right now still 0.59% for Bitcoin. We're on the daily time frame using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator indicator tool of choice. I told you guys to ensure wins. And I told you guys that although it does look like we may have come down, that I wasn't sure. We're still looking good right now. We're still looking absolutely good. We're flirting with $21,000 actually. And if we get back up to $21,000, same routine as yesterday. So not much more to cover when it comes to Bitcoin's price action. Again, I have basically the same thoughts. And if you guys were here, I don't want to kind of bore you guys with, the same rant. But if you guys are new here, I'll go really quickly over it, really quickly. I have a theory that I've been sharing with a lot of people. Again, this is Market Cipher B, the lower section of the charts that houses the RSIs and the momentum waves. This is previous price action right here. These are the sections on the charts that I want you guys to really pay attention to. This section that I want to make sure you guys can see that. The section right here that I'm highlighting or circling. You see these RSIs? Well, basically, just take a glimpse at the whole thing. But the RSIs is what I want you guys to pay attention to, right? We had a slippery slope to the downside. We had pop-up sideways action and then another slippery slope to the downside, and then we found the bottom of the valley, right? What are we going through right now? Slippery slope, pop-up action, sideways, another downwards push. And now the only thing that's different, things don't necessarily repeat themselves, but they do rhyme. The thing that's different-ish, kind of similar though at the same time, is we are going through what we're going through right now, having another little pop. But although I will say it does look at the leading signals on the daily time frame for the RSIs. Look at the momentum waves again, kind of leading, looking like we're kind of just kind of composing ourselves, not necessarily dumping, but composing ourselves, maybe doing something like we're doing right here in the past. Again now, excuse me. So maybe we're doing something like this, where we come up, we compose ourselves, kind of like we're coming up, we compose ourselves, then we go sideways, and then we go sideways, and then we have another little pop back up. Could be. Things often repeat themselves around here, but the bigger picture and the thing that I'm talking about repeating itself more likely than not is this bigger picture right here, where, again, it could be a little delayed, it could be a little exaggerated as well, but we have this sell-off, we have a pop, we have sideways action, we have downwards momentum, another pop, sideways action, and maybe another downwards momentum. Look at this, guys. Down, pop, sideways action, up, downwards momentum. It all just rhymes. It rhymes really, really well, guys. So again, with that thought in mind, and with the global setup that's currently what we're dealing with. I really do think that we're going to go through the summer months, kind of still feeling some pressure, still feeling some, I have this itch in my nose. Still feeling some pressure, still feeling some, just sideways crab action in the price for Bitcoin and some of these other assets. But I do think very, very more than likely, right around the end of Q3, the beginning of Q4, we're going to see things start really turning around. Now, why do I think that? Well, if you know economics and you guys know what producer and consumer price indexes are, and also the ins and outs of supply chain demands, and also everything in between all of that, the signs within the markets, of course, let's take a look. Let's take a look right now. Actually, the Dow Jones right now is still up. This is major. It doesn't seem like a lot because we're jaded with our percent moves in crypto, but excuse me, I'm having all kinds of issues today. For the Dow Jones to be up right now, 0.3% is a good sign. Also for the NASDAQ to be up a whole percent right now, a whole freaking percent, which is the one that's correlated in the traditional markets to our crypto market more than anything else right now, is a really, really good sign. It's up 1.11% currently at the moment. Also, we have the SPX that's up almost half a percent, I should say. So that's all looking really, really good. Now, if the people in the know in the traditional markets are kind of front running things, right? If they're feeling better about things, why wouldn't we also get that same feeling or same reaction? It's going to be delayed for the crypto market. I do think that that's what's going to be happening once these regulations go through, once the over leveraged DeFi lending platforms or interest bearing platforms kind of have their shakeout. Again, this is why we're dealing with a lot of it, is because the markets have been very much over leveraged for years now, for past 2 years that DeFi has been a thing. It's been nothing but over leverage. I don't practice leverage trading. I do it sparingly, but I don't do it very often because I think the market's already over leveraged or has been over leveraged. And so spot buying to me was just, it made most sense in the world, guys. The market was already over leveraged, and now we're just having a shakeout. That's exactly what happens. It's nothing new, kind of expected it to happen. When things get over leveraged, when people get overextended, when platforms get overextended or too greedy, guess what happens? The whales come up and they eat the greed. And when they're done, they'll just dive back down. Let things reset again, float to the top, and they'll come back up and eat again. But don't you for 1 minute not think that whales don't also eat to the downside. Sometimes there's pockets of food down here or liquidity pockets that are sitting in these certain ranges that's all the market makers, the whales, the movers in the market are doing. They're just testing liquidity, eating up and or down. And sometimes they see a big pocket up here and they breach and they come and eat that. That's the name of the game, guys. And you can see it right here in the candlesticks, right? Whales came up here. They tried to move. The market movers saw the food floating on the top. They ate. They see the food floating down here. They ate. They see it again. They eat. They eat. So on and so forth, guys. So right now we're just testing liquidity pockets. That's all it is. A lot of people are saying that we're going to go down to $10,000. These super bear price points. Again, I want to put up the argument to you guys. If market movers, actual true decision makers in the market, again, call them whales, right? And let's keep the analogy of eating liquidity. If they're all about surviving and eating liquidity, where is that liquidity coming from right now? Do you really think that there's much more people, per the blockchain data that's out there, that are going to be selling at a loss? And think like the big money, right? Like smart money. Do you really think that they're going to put all their effort into shorting the market, building up shorts, manipulating? It's not really manipulating. It's all fair in love and war, right? It's all fair in investing and trading. You just got to be in the know. But do you really think that these people are going to put all this effort in to driving it even further down because there's actually worthwhile liquidity or food to eat down here? That takes a lot of energy. Again, we're using the analogy as like a whale, right? It takes a lot of energy, puts a lot of risk for the whale to dive even deeper in the depths to possibly gain scraps for food down there. Why not let the food come up to the top? Why would I, as somebody that I'm like I consider myself a retail's whale. I'm nothing like what real decision makers, not even close. But why would I chase you down there when eventually you're going to have to come up for air and I'll just gobble you when you're trying to come back up? Seriously, do not get over. I'm just putting it like food for thought. Do not, I can't give you financial advice. Do not get overextended thinking right now is the best time to short. If you're shorting right now, you're going to be the whale's food. You're going to be the whale's food. Now is not the time to short. We're at key levels. We're at key levels. Real predators out there in the wild, they know when to back off. They know when to wait. They're not going to, the tigers don't just run out, or like let's just say wolves, tigers, all this stuff. They don't just run out there, attack. Why? That leaves them vulnerable. They wait for you to get exhausted, for you to get hopium, for you to not be paying attention. And then when you're by yourself and away from the pack, eat. So again, guys, I kind of want to, yeah, I am super sunburned, by the way. I'm super dark. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys some food for thought, right? Like I understand. There's that short ETF now and all this other stuff, but I'm telling you, there's reasons why people do things. I'm loving it right now. If you guys don't know, 200 SMA strategy, 26. We're basically there. We're actually, this is US again. Bitcoin, the US, let's actually go back there and not get confused. US 100 or the NASDAQ, guys, we had this strategy, works out beautifully. And this, again, guys, I come from traditional investing and stuff like that. So admittingly, my 200 SMA strategy works so much, in my humble opinion, better on, not, is it scratchy, guys? Am I not open window? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Well, just receive, stop it. Sorry guys, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not direct connected. I know, but it works beautifully here. We're popping right off the section of the chart that I showed you guys. Dow Jones, we came really close to, and now we're popping, guys. SPX, same thing, really close to. But if you guys have been watching my streams, I told you guys many times, we could just come down here, look at it, and then run away. We could just come down here, look at it, and then run away. So if you guys were getting into some of these positions, get in a little bit above, right at, a little bit below, split up your DCA into fours. And even when you're splitting up your DCA into fours, those fourths need to be split up into quarters as well, guys. Split them up into fours. So that way you can catch it. Nobody knows where the bottom is. So, be prepared to catch it. If we go to Bitcoin specifically, again, we're trying to recapture $21,000. We came down here. And as you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's all messed up, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. We came down here. Pop. I'm in great profits right now. Matter of fact, early this morning, I realized some profits with my Bitcoin. Donezo. We came back up here. We're looking really good. Took my profits as we're moving. Now I want to see ultimately if we just come back down here. And what I think more than likely will happen is we're going to come back down here, either retest this level and thread it a little bit and bounce, or we're going to cut back down here, retest the low again, and bounce, kind of like in this range before making a push back up. If we make a push back up to $25,000, be really ready for things to run, because that means that we have a really strong chance of running right back up to 28, 29. I know you guys don't believe that, but I'm putting that in your ear right now. If you guys think I'm crazy, we'll just wait and see. I'm telling you, if things kind of just go sideways, the market gets a little bit more confident, especially leading up to the next Fed meeting, and we only get a 50 basis point rate hike. I'm telling you guys. Let's move on though. Let's move on into some other things. Let me try to catch up. Yeah, I'm super sunburned. They're all good. Busy packing bag. That's what I'm talking about, Ryu. So Tank, between now and BTC having you think the bottom is in. So Tank, between now and BTC having you think the bottom is in, question mark. Or do you think the odds favor more bearish sentiment between now and then? No, I think we're going sideways, like I just said. This is to answer that, literally what I think is going to happen. I think we may have already got it. And I said yesterday 60%, because I don't want to go 50-50. 60% sure that we've already gotten a good estimation of what possibly the floor looked like. If we come back down here and retest this, that is going to be really interesting, because I don't see the Feds hitting us with another 75 basis rate hike again, maybe another 50, unless there's some caveats, unless conflicts escalate further. If that happens, then yes, definitely we're going to go down. We're going to go down a little bit more. Or if some like other crazy world event happens, right? Like if we just maintain, I think the 75 was the smack in the face. Then now, more than likely, and about 80% sure of this, and I've already placed my bet, right? I've already placed my bet. I told you guys the other day, I actually, with my DCAs, got some of this. I think we're 80% sure, or at least I'm 80% sure that we're going to get at least another 50 basis point rate hike. And then the market's gonna kind of cue that as, okay, confidence. We're just going to kind of go sideways here. Companies are also going to be steadily laying off people, which are going to get the government back into a position of needing them, or people needing the government again. And so that way they're going to be able to justify kind of loosening up a little bit. They're going to get CPI down. They're going to get employment rates down. And then also they're going to get, they basically shook the tree of over leveraged. And what I mean by that is not in the crypto market, but for the traditional market, when they printed all this money, they basically over leveraged or overstimulated the market. This was a very much overstimulated market. But now, again, just take a look at this, guys. Where we were before, if this doesn't make any sense to you guys, hopefully this will make a load of sense to you guys. This is where we were right before what happened in March. You guys all know what happened in March 2020, right? Boom. Where are we right now? Basically back where we were with the trajectory of the market before things took a turn. If we're not retesting the highs or just getting back on track, what are we doing? We're basically right there right now. That's another reason why I think we might have already seen the bottom. Do you guys see that? This is Dow Jones. Do you guys see that right there, that dotted line? We're right there, back on track. We've already come back there and got it back on track. They've shook out a good portion, not all of it, but they shook out a good portion of what they overstimulated here in the markets. So same thing, right, with NASDAQ. Boom, right here, a little bit away. But again, this is kind of more correlated with the big over leveraged DeFi play. My neighbors are all calling me because they don't know what happened with the utility poles. Can't answer you. Sorry, Bird did it. But yeah, so like kind of obvious that would be a little bit different there. But SPX, let's take a look at that. That'd be interesting. So look at that, guys. Basically where we were before. That's really interesting, right? So super, like I didn't even notice this. I really didn't even notice this, guys. But do you guys see? I realistically, I'm being very, very honest, because I can't believe I didn't actually notice this beforehand. But I was just taking my 200 SMA strategy from when price action didn't hold up, right? And going back 20 plus years. Look at this leads up, like basically right where we were trajected before the Black Swan event. Like, right? If that doesn't tell you or reinforce basically what we've been saying this whole stinking time about that level being an important level, like that's insane. I honest to God, I did not see that beforehand. I didn't even realize that as before. Like we are basically now resetted ourselves back to where we were previously in the markets right here before having our Black Swan event. And now we can just kind of carry on. We can just kind of carry on as if nothing happened, right? Let's just say we're going to do that here and we'll just carry on like nothing happened before. Kind of crazy. Again, guys, this is kind of just weird. I got so hyper focused on looking at right here. I didn't even look like I do with Bitcoin on the traditional markets to see that this was basically where we started with before we had our dump. A little bit different for NASDAQ because we're correlated more with tech stocks, right? And crypto. But again, look at the Dow Jones. Look at that. We basically, if this goes back, right back here, we're basically right here before the big dump. Like, I don't know which one is more accurate or whatnot, but like this is what it tells me about a 200 SMA strategy. We should have ended things right here. But like, even if we land somewhere in between here, like I've been saying, nobody knows, right? That's amazing. Let's just say, more accurately, we should have just tested the top. That would have been a very much more accurate call on my half, but I stick to my strategy that works. Again, I stick to my strategy that works, but I'm going to definitely keep that in my back pocket from now on. Look at that high. Look at that previous high, and look what we tested, and look where we bounced off of. Insane. Anyway, let me catch up. Good morning, Med. Good morning, Mitts. Before it's all said and done, what do you think BTC takes another big dip? We'll have more garbage alts to shake out. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. When you look at like, it's actually, I haven't done this in a long time. Coin, I hate using Coin Market Cap, but let's take a look at them right now. Sun's making a weird noise. So what was, forgive me again, guys, at the high, what was our total market cap? Like at the high, when we were at our high, it was like a 2 point something trill, right? Or something like that. What do you guys remember what that was? Well, our total market cap right now, right? Good morning, Med. Our total market cap right now, I mean, and especially taking into consideration how many cryptocurrencies we actually have in total. Like I think the vast majority of crap has been shook. 2.9. Yeah, so it was almost 3. Thank you, Brand. I was way off. So it was almost 3. So like we're under a trill right now. We're under a trill right now. So like I think what's lasting, again, if you just even take a look, right, at like the top 100, what we're seeing right now lasting is the actual true value of crypto right now. You go past, you go past the 100 and then it gets really started getting into garbage. Like it just, basically everything else is really, really garbage, right? Like look at these market caps after like the 100, right? Like they're tiny. They're tiny. And even look at the trading volume and the circulating supply and all that stuff. They're not really circulating supply, but look at their volume and look at their market cap, right? Like let's go to 150. What is 150? What is the 150? Voyager token. Like that's a teeny tiny market cap. Teeny, that's really low volume right now. Really, really low volume. So like, do I think there's going to be another big shakeout? If it is, the effort going back to like what I was saying yesterday and me trying to swim with the whales, like think like a wolf, think like a shark, think like a whale, think of like something that eats. The effort that it would take to grab those scraps, why? You know, like why? Like predators, those animals that we always try to emulate. We've had our shakeout. Like it's almost like a bear would right now rather go into hibernation mode instead of keep chasing down the prey another 2 miles. Like bears don't do that, right? Like they conserve their energy. They wait methodically and calculatedly for it to come to them, kind of where they can like just raw and just take, you know. But like I don't know. It's I understand the arguments and stuff like that. And again, caveats to all this. If stuff happen out there with regulation, stuff happens like with conflicts and stuff like that, definitely could see it, you know. But like, one, the people that have sold for a loss have basically already sold for a loss at a humongous loss for a lot of altcoins, especially. And for the altcoins, I think the vast majority of people that are chasing that, again, have been eaten. But yeah, that's just my humble opinion. I'm prepared for either scenario though. RX fair drop today. Is it? I don't know. That's a good question. Is it today? I thought 17.5 was the bottom, but now I'm doubting that. They didn't even shake the damn person out with that. Yeah. So like it again, and then you got to think about the perfect storm. I'm using a lot of like, this is what we're all about, right? It's just food for thought, discussion and stuff like that. The perfect storm for this price movement to the downside, there's only a few things that can actually make that happen, right? Like let's be real about it. Over DeFi or over extended DeFi platforms is what I was trying to say, is basically what caused a lot of the downward momentum recently. Like we would have got it no matter what, but we would have been in a much better situation if we didn't have some of these things that were, let's be honest, reckless, super, super reckless. I made a lot of money off them. I'm not gonna lie. I love them. It is what it is, right? But it's not like the mate that you're bringing home to your family gonna marry. It's like one of those like one nighter stand kind of things. You get in, get out. But like, if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, Celsius, Blockfi, Anchor, obviously, all of these that just created the perfect storm for over extended positions to be had and for the whales to make their perfect move. Like it was beautiful. Like I'm not promoting and saying like I'm happy that people lost. I lost a good chunk of UST. Luckily, I was fluid enough and mobile enough to be moving. But to be very honest with you, it's all fair in love and war. They just played it to a T. The people that exposed it did exactly what they should have been doing and exposed it. Like I always tell you guys, you need to be the abuser between your capital and your asset. They just abused everybody trying better than the rest. That's all they did. And maybe, yeah, some key players were involved. I don't know. Still yet, the game was played, the game was had, right? Now, it's a lot more healthy that we get these cancerous, overextended, overreaching platforms that are promoting recklessness. Again, I don't even leverage, guys. I don't do that stuff, right? I like to be more conservative, but they were promoting recklessness and promising things. Now that they're exposed or out entirely, we can reset and move on, right? We can reset and move on. So in order for the price movement to go down dramatically further, 17, 15, 10, like there has to be that catalyst. Where is it going to come from? I know exactly where it came from with Anchor. I think everybody does now. Same thing with BlockFi and Celsius, right? There's something too, when you promise an exorbitant amount of interest, it's got to come from somewhere. So when people make promises and stuff like that, it's got to come from somewhere. Where is it coming from? You. It's always you. It's always me. Always. It's never them. Never. But I will tell you something right now, just to pivot a little bit. There's something that I'm doing that's going to prove a lot of people, or at least give hope back to the people here in the Cosmos space. I'm telling you guys right now, we're going to flip that all upside down. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, I hope you guys don't miss out on our NFT project. Anyway, let's go ahead and I know I've been ranting for a long time. Let's move on from Bitcoin, guys. Same discussion as yesterday. We're just watching, can 21,000 be recaptured and stayed or stamped on the charts as support now? And then also same thing, guys. I'm still looking for ETH to really recapture about 1,300 to about 1,500. I'm waiting for that. Until that happens, we just go sideways between 1,000 and basically where we are right now. We're going to Atom. Atom back above $7. $7. I love it. $7. I love you so much, Adam. You're my favorite child in the crypto game. Yeah, I pick favorites. I'm not gonna lie. And this is going to kind of go into what I really wanted to talk about today, guys, is the sleeping giants in the Cosmos ecosystem. Guys, let me know in the chat. Please don't ignore this. What is your favorites? Don't just go by my thumbnail, by the way, either. What is your guys' opinions about some sleeping giants in the Cosmos ecosystem? Let me know. Let me know. I think, obviously, Secret, Osmo, Atom, Juno. Bada, bing, bada, boom. I don't know which ones are the bings and which ones are the badas and which ones are the booms, but bada, bing, bada, boom. I think those four are tremendous assets to be keeping an eye on. Don't worry about the price. Let's just talk about pure tokenomics, pure fundamentals, and also as well as community sentiment and the teams behind them, right? I think CMDX, if you guys know me, I got you, Corda. I think CMDX has a good chance to. I love Akash, super big sleeping giant as well. Caveats to those though. Regen, you think Regen sleeping giant? I think so too. Good play. Why? Let me ask you this, Crypto. Not why. Why do you think Regen? Do you think they're going to get enough? I think Regen is a super noble endeavor as a project. But I think it's going to be, that's like, obviously, and I think he knows that it's a super hard one to get people to care about. BLZ Sleeping Giant. Sunrise Binary, Atom, Juno Secret. Yep. What's up, Crypto Moto? About giants, you hardly hear about anything about Go. Oh, no. Well, I'm talking about right now that we have out. I should have said that because I do think Goland is going to be a super big game changer. BLD and Sam could be Opa. Good morning, by the way. Name. I kind of think Ion is going to blast again. I kind of believe that too. That's why I have me some. The Green Movement partnership with Microsoft. Yeah, I think like I said, with what they're doing at Regen, I think it's a noble one. We need to incentivize farmlands. We need to incentivize, like, obviously we need that's important stuff. We need all this stuff, right? And we need to go uh, obviously more clean energy. We need to have a better carbon footprint and stuff like that. So yeah, I like them as a project, but I think obviously like, that's a hard one to get people to care. Like people say they care about the world, but man, I'm telling you, it's kind of funny how people are, right? Um, I like Rowan. No other reason than it is far down and either zero or bottom. That's, I mean, if you're taking on risk versus reward right now, like, yeah, like just in that argument's sake, like Rowan for what it is, one of the longest, I think the first bridged platform for Cosmos. Um, I agree. I agree. Desktop audio. No, I don't have anybody. Actually, is anybody else? Yeah, I didn't even check. I was in such a rush. Are you guys in? It is. Hold on. Hold on. I can get there. Hold on. I see you're muted, Goods. Are you there? Yeah, my desktop audio should work, but I think they're muted. It's just little me today, guys. Sorry. Omni. Yeah, first Omni chain. Yep, first Omni chain bridge. I think Region will have a big airdrop soon. I hope so. I love them. DYDX announcing today that they are coming to the Cosmos. Nice. What about Neta? Neta needs to get their like look, Neta has a lot of potential. Like seriously, it's just a scarce asset, right? But there was like for the longest time, there was a Neta DAO that, and I think they're still working on stuff, guys. It's just obviously a lot harder for some in the bear market. But really, Neta could be something. Ooh, hold up! I just had an idea. I just had a brain fart, guys. Why don't we do something with Neta? It's at a low enough price point for people to get it. I think I could do something with the NFT and with the DAO and with Neta. I don't know. I'm not giving you guys any alpha right now. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, guys. Let's talk about that. Osmos for sure. Yeah, Chad got it, guys. Maneki Cosmos. If you guys are bullish on anything, you need to be bullish on Maneki Cosmos, guys. I'm, I wish I could say more, but I just can't. Amber DAO. Weren't they supposed to be like a scarce asset in secret too? What happened to that? Um, it's Jaquan, yeah. Fundamental analysis on GNO. It's Jaquan, exactly. Anyway, let's go. Let's just. I think right now, I kind of want to look at. Let's look at Atom first and foremost, right? Like one, it's not hard. We can kind of go. We have shared security coming soon. Once that happens and consumer chains open up, hopefully we can fix some of the other issues that we have, right, with validators and all the stuff that we've been talking about. By the way, I do want to correct myself. I was informed by Jacob that as far as he knows, these validators actually do not receive any kind of added bonuses on top of their delegations. Like, so whatever they have is what it is. They just get rewarded for running, just like we all know their validator. They don't get like airdrops given to them, is what I was told. So I just kind of want to correct myself. But you know, it's really easy for Cosmos about why I'm super bullish on them. Obviously, I think you know it's one of the best places to build as far as builders go and devs go. So I think it's going to attract a lot of projects and a lot of work here shortly, especially when we have shared security where they can basically rent security from the Cosmos Hub, which is, in my opinion, one of the most secure hubs by far in the crypto space. Like I'm not going to jinx anything. I'm knocking on wood. You don't want to like build on places like that get attacked and that are, like, I don't want to put them on the bus, but like Solana, like freaking, like, to be honest, Ethereum and stuff like that. Like when you hear about hacks, you never hear about it being something to do with the Cosmos Hub, right? Or the tech behind Atom. or Cosmos. I wish we could just streamline that, by the way. I hate saying two different names. So I think with consumer chains, with share security coming up soon, I think that's going to be a huge use case and a huge value proposition for Atom. One of the biggest reasons why I'm bullish on it is I ultimately think everything is going to be IBC connected eventually. Like we're seeing that kind of happen right now with a bunch of bridges, right? We're seeing Polkadot come over. We're seeing Ethereum now being able to get exposure through bridges. In our space, we have multiple of them now. And then we have Nomic on top of that, right? Like we're going to have Nomic in or Bitcoin now in Cosmos through Nomic. So like eventually everything is coming into our ecosystem. So I'm super bullish on the basket or the ecosystem that is the Cosmos ecosystem. So that's Atom. That's why I think it's one of the biggest sleeping giants in our space. And then we're going to talk about Juno. Juno is really interesting. Because, and I know Wolf has been saying this, but I think I've been saying this and preaching this even way before, not trying to outdo Wolf, because obviously he's one of the ones that worked on it along with Jacob and everybody else that brought Juno to life organically from the community, from the ground up. But with that being said, one of the biggest things that had me bullish about Juno as an investor was its origin story and the fact that it can never be labeled as a security as far as the details that we have, right? As far as what we know so far, if everything is true. There was no seed sale. There was no private investors. There was nothing like that. You cannot say that about Ethereum, which is the closest thing that we can compare a permissionless smart contract platform like Juno. The closest thing, guys. It's the closest thing. And I'm not even making that stretch of an exaggeration or like trying to like give you guys hope. Look at Juno. Permissionless smart contract platform versus permissionless smart contract platform. For what it is, ETH, I don't know why they don't, because they definitely could, can be labeled as one. Juno, never. If what we know is true, 100% true. No seed sales, no early angel investors, no allocations or anything like, no front running by anybody, no VCs, nothing like that. No promises made, nothing. It was given to the people in a fair way. And so now it can never be labeled as a security. And we also have the fact that, like I said, it's a permissionless smart contract. Anybody can build. Anybody. The devs don't have to like you. You don't have to have permission from them to build or to launch something on. You can build without permission. It's massively, it's something that has massive value. And in my humble opinion, is why Ethereum saw so much adoption in the very first place. Not just because it was a first mover, but it was because it was permissionless. Permissionless being the more important thing. First mover or not, it was permissionless. That's why we see a lot of crap being built on Ethereum. That's why we see the issues that Ethereum has. But luckily, coming in behind them, we can see that and deal with that. And also, we don't have to deal with that because we're in the Cosmos ecosystem. The fees are a lot lower. The gases are a lot lower. The use is a lot easier. The building is a lot easier and it's a lot more safer. So again, super bullish on Juno for the tokenomics, the inflation schedule, which is coming up soon, guys. We're going to get cut from 40 to 20. That's massive. That's bullish. And the vesting schedule, guys, super bullish on all of that. Even throughout all of this, if you guys held through all of this and just been compounding and didn't flinch, maybe. Well, I can't say maybe. If you sold the top, you would have been an absolute unit, right? You would have been a G. But if you just were focused like I was focused, I just want to compound. That's all I want to do for the first 3 years. That's all I want to do before I make a decision. You guys are absolute units as well. Kudos to you guys. And not just because that's what I was doing. And then I want to talk to you guys about Secret. Secret, just basically everything else. Actually, before we go on, what is the total staking? I don't think this is ever accurate. It's never accurate. How much is staked right now? Why is this not working for me? Where can I not see it? Is it Atoms? For Juno, how much is staked right now, guys? Boom. Nope, staked. So there's 38%. If that gets to 40, that's insane per Atom scan, right? If that gets to 40% staked, that's insane. 38 is also insane as well. But like, bro, guys, I mean, I'm like Gain said, I'm like super bullish, guys. I'm like, I don't even know how much you guys like. I'm like super fucking bullish. But yeah, this inflation is going to get, and inflation is still nice, guys, but it's going to get cut to 20, soon. Let's move on though. Let's talk about secret. Basically everything that I just said, not everything, but like the vast majority of what I just said still goes for secret as well. On top of being basically a very secure, why is this not? Did I miss it? Oh, there, I did miss it. Boom, secret. On top of that, they can basically do everything that I just said, like smart contracts. They have multiple different platforms on there and applications and dApps being built. And then, of course, the biggest value case, right? If you don't want nobody to know how much you have or when you move something to wherever, like you don't have to with the secret network. I'm super bullish on the secret network. Oh, keep messing things up here. Doesn't have the best inflation schedule is like when I compare some of the others, obviously like Atom doesn't either, right? But it still has a decent amount. And at this price point, man, anything under $1, guys, anything under $1 for secret, like that's a deal. That is a deal. Let's actually just go real quickly, right? Like if we're talking about risk versus reward, what was it at its high? It was at its high recently, $10. $10 recently. It was at $11 recently. $6 recently, guys. Could you imagine the gains? The gains. And it did it a couple times, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say anytime over 5. 5 times before. If you don't think that that can't happen again, it'd be one thing if we saw something like this and just die off, but it's done it several times. So, like, I'm just super bullish. I'm super bullish. Speaking of the charts, guys, let's go ahead. We came right down to that golden pocket. For secret on the daily, came right down to that golden pocket, nipped it, coming right back up, guys. So happy I bought that. So happy. It got me a bunch of secret. What's up, Airdrop Hunter? Adam Burke, secret running ICS for big dApps. Shade is giving me some massive foam. Shade, yeah, for sure. I got me some shade too. Yep. Shade, silk. That one I'm actually super bullish on too. And our last one, of course, Osmo. Happy birthday, Osmo. Happy belated birthday, Osmo, right? Like just let's don't even worry about this chart right now. Let's not even worry about this chart right now. Let's just talk about one. Look at that IBC game. We got a little section here. Don't you guys go messing up our section, by the way. We worked really hard. If you guys start attacking that, we're gonna call the whole IBC gang to just reinforce this whole thing. But guys, Osmo, for what it can be built into, and for what I think it's going, I think I have a good idea of the vision that Sunny and the team have for the Osmo token and for the platform. And with that being said, I've said this a few times, when I look at Osmosis as a platform, I literally look at it just like I would look at Binance. Seriously. And everything that Binance does, I look at it just like Binance. And I do think, that with everything eventually coming into the Cosmos ecosystem, Osmos is going to be the AMM. It's going to be the hub. It's going to be where everything, whether it's on Frontier or whether it's on the traditional conservative side of Osmosis, it's going to be listed there. You're going to want to have yourself some Osmo, in my humble opinion, not financial advice, but you're going to want to have some for everything that they're bringing along for as far as use case and functionality on their platform soon. But yeah, those are my 4. What's going on, Grits? Were you just clearing your throat earlier?
No, I was just saying hi.
Oh, I was gonna say you scared me to death. I was like, what's that noise? But yeah, that's I think, guys, right now that those 4, especially, there's some in between, like you guys are saying in here. There's a lot of projects that you guys are saying, so please don't think that I'm not bullish on those projects either. But my big 4 sleeping giants are definitely Atom, Juno, Osmo, and Secret. Like definitely, right? Like, and it's probably majority of people's top 4 as well. But like talking about CMDX, like CMDX has a really, really good chance of being something super, super special as well. There's a lot of caveats to that. Obviously, you guys know I made a lot of videos. I'm still not changing my position about that. I think CMDX could go a long way. They're down, just like everything else is, but yeah. Mars could be too. Yep. Let me see here. Dude, shade supply is 10 mil. Unbelievable. Yeah. Um, interchange. Yeah, no, I knew what you were saying there. Thank you for letting everybody else know though, Adam. That is weird, like the acronyms and stuff like that that people say. What's up, people from Zen Lounge? Guys, we love Zen. We did an interview with him. We got to get him on the show and get him on the live stream or do an interview with him as well to let you guys know everything about him. He's also another great streamer. Guys, I'm going to pivot a little bit and let you guys know while we talk about Zen and some of these great personalities that are right now actually in the conversation in the chat with you guys. I'm going to drop some, so hopefully you guys don't think I'm putting you guys on the spot. Little Gains, part of the Cosmos Spaces team. Of course, Zen, like we were just talking about, anybody from the Zen Lounge, thank you guys so much for being here, guys. I dropped whitelist for several different projects right now, or the people that I have good relationships with. So if you guys are part of Zen should know I gave him some whitelist spots. If you guys want Maneki, here, let me bring it up right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys want Maneki Cosmos NFTs, which I think are going to be, again, I can't, I'm biased.
I think your stream just ended.
Did it? Did it just
Yeah.
end? No, it didn't. I don't see anything. Wait, hold on.
The video just stopped playing for me.
Hold on, guys. Maybe it's just a little bit of lag. I do see a little bit of drop frames. Is it dead? Is the stream dead?
Yeah, it just went to like the IBC gang starting soon. It went to another video, actually.
Weird. Hold on. Let me see if it, I'm going to give it a second. Brownie says I'm still there. So we can
there you are.
Okay. I wouldn't doubt it though. The stream, like being on Wi-Fi. But again, guys,
probably ended me off to another one of your videos.
Go watch another one. Guys, just when you guys are done with this one, just let all the old videos run as well. Just let the ads play and all that stuff. Anyway, no, I'm not. I'm just joking.
Crypto Tank ASMR, right?
Yeah. Just put it on ASMR. That's funny. Anyway, we'll talk about that later, guys. I used to be a Twitch streamer. There's some people that made a lot of money licking ears microphone things. It's pretty crazy. Should do a crypto ASMR.
That would be crazy.
I'll save you guys from that one. I won't put you guys through that. That'd be horrible. Guys, Maneki Cosmos is my personal NFT launch. We're working, if you guys don't know, I've obviously been working with the Knots crew, speak very, very highly of them. I'm super, super happy that we chose to work with them to help me launch this. We're going to be launching it on Stars. I can give you guys a little bit of information on it. And then, of course, I'm going to give you guys my little bit of bias. I'm stressing it to you guys right now. The Cosmos ecosystem and the IBC members within this space, I think it would be smart, personal opinion, to not ignore this NFT launch. Not just because it's my own, because what makes this special is the commitment that not only this channel, myself, but everybody that I surround myself with has to the IBC gang or the Cosmos ecosystem or Cosmonaut, therefore within. It doesn't matter where you came from. If you're a Terra, if you're part of the secret side, it don't matter. If you're part of the family, you're part of the family. I want to take care and keep those people's interests in mind at all times. And hopefully I've been kind of, showing people with my actions more than just saying it throughout these past couple of months. I'm telling you guys right now, this NFT project is for the people, and it has the people's best interest in mind. So if you guys are into NFTs, if you guys are into the health and the people to the left and to the right of you in the Cosmos space, again, I would suggest at least taking a look at this. I don't know whatever you guys got to do, but try to be engaged to some of these communities so you can win a whitelist. We have a whitelist that is going to be giving 20% off the original mint price. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. The mint price is $200, or the equivalent in stars, that's going to be $200. No matter what it is at the moment, it's $200. So it's a lot higher than a lot of other NFTs that are out there in the space. It's because I know what value this has. And I know what value it's going to provide as well for not only just being a holder, but for many other things. There's 150 whitelist spots we've already given out to Cosmos Spaces. Some whitelist spots we've given out to the Hydro Finance team, part of Secret, some whitelist spots. So if you guys are part of them, if you guys don't know what Hydro Finance is, Grits actually is a mod there as well. Shout outs to them. I love them to death as far as what they're doing over there in the Secret network or the Secret side of our ecosystem. They have whitelist spots, so be on the lookout there, guys. They can hand out some to you guys. We obviously have some. And then Women from Cosmos also has some whitelist spots. If you guys don't know, I have very powerful and very successful wife for a partner. I've always loved what the Women of from Cosmos has done and promoting that side of our environment, that ecosystem. So not only did I actually have, I don't know if you guys know this either, I commissioned her to make my wife into an NFT as well. And I thought it was, she did a great job. Anyway, so we partnered up with them as well, gave them some whitelists, and then a little bit alpha. Tinnermint Timmy, which if you guys don't know, is working or is launched now with a great number of people as well. Spark IBC, he also has and his team has whitelist spots. So again, guys, people that and the Knots team as well. Don't let me forget that. Obviously, the Knots team also has whitelist spots to give out. So what did I say? Cosmos Spaces, Knots, Spark IBC, Hydro Finance, and Women from Cosmos. Yeah, 5 of them, guys. I wish I could have gave whitelist spots out to everybody. There's only 150 of them, and there's only 1,000 mints that are going to happen for this NFT launch. Yeah, I want this to go to serious people that are serious about the IBC. I want this to go, Apparently, my sons are calling each other punks and liars. I'm going to have to wrap this up, guys, because they don't know how to act. But yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, please, 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 let me link this in here. If you guys haven't already followed us here on Maneki, my sons are just they don't know how to get along. They're 6 and 7. One's going to be 8 soon, and I swear they just don't know how to get along. Let me go here to profile. I'm sorry, I'm just going crazy here with my thoughts. Follow this right now, guys. We're going to be doing actually, and shout outs, by the way. We do, I want to, before I leave, massive, this is massive, right? Shout outs to Blue. He's hopefully still in chat. He's doing a giveaway for us, kind of helping us promote as well, guys. But he's giving away 100 Juno and 300 Osmo at the end of this week on Friday. We're going to be doing it live on stream. Hopefully he can join us for it. Guys. And then probably on top of that, a little bit of alpha. While we're pulling, we'll be giving away whitelist spots. So you guys need to be in the stream. And you guys got to, please don't just take these and say you guys want them unless you guys are really wanting to, potentially get yourself one of the NFTs. I really would like this to go to people that really are committed to purchasing the NFTs. There's only 150 of them. We're not trying to give it out to everybody. But if you guys don't know, check out this. Get in the know with this giveaway right here. That's massive, guys. That's thousands of dollars. If Juno goes back up and Osmo even goes close to back up to what it was before, Blue is giving away thousands of dollars to help us with this. So again, just to go back to our point about the whole NFT project, it's for the people, totally for the people. So I want you guys to go check this out. Follow Blue, get in on this giveaway, guys. Be seriously watching out for what Maneki's doing. And then also I want to show you guys another one that we have. I just did a giveaway yesterday. And Citation UK actually was our first ever whitelist spot winner. And he won our giveaway that I personally did earlier this week. But on top of that, you see what I'm saying? Everything is about you guys. There's tons. It's not about just, I don't want to just sit we're going to give away. And I want you guys just to be here because we're throwing money at you guys. It's not about that. I'm saying this because I want you guys to fully understand this is for the people, We also have another giveaway that I'm doing. Where can I find it? I can't even find it right now. Where is it at? Right here. This is our next giveaway that we're running as well for Maneki ourselves personally, which got overshadowed by Blue because he's such an OG. But we're also giving away 100 Osmo on Friday as well. So not only is Blue giving away Juno, 100 Juno on top of 300 Osmo to 2 lucky individuals on Friday, but we're on top of that giving away another 100 Osmo on Friday as well. Nick did a giveaway as well. Did I miss it? Where's it at? Everybody, like, this is what I'm talking about. Nick, thank you so much, man. Gonna have to check that out.
Shout
as
out to
well.
Nick.
Yeah, shout outs to the guys. We have some fabulous individuals.
Don't
Talk
forget
about
the
community.
notional delegations also.
Oh, yeah, yes. And obviously, right, like we love Notional. I've been saying it for a long time. If you guys have any of your delegations going to the Notional validator set and you guys compound at all, make sure when you guys are compounding or when you guys are delegating to Notional to put into in the memos, CryptoTank. Put in CryptoTank in there, okay, guys? My kids is standing right here. He's annoying the fire out of me because they can't just be nice for just a little bit, but I got to go handle this. Thank you guys for putting up with my rants. Thank you guys for putting up with me each and every day. Hopefully, you guys find value in what we do here. Hopefully, you guys are finding this stuff interesting as well. And hopefully, we get to see you guys. And hopefully, everything's fixed for my house for tomorrow's stream. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. You guys have a great day. Peace. Later, guys.
You have so much to say in one stream.
I know.